How's it going, YouTube? Pastor Sits here, back to our F1 opening video. So today we have box of 2021 Topps Chrome Sapphire Edition Formula One. Anybody that watches this channel knows that my favorite two things to open are F1 and soccer, and UEFA soccer, that is, and Formula One Sapphire being one of my favorite products. Ordered this. I actually got this off of Topps. Their website. Unfortunately, these went up to like $699 a box, but I mean, on the aftermarket, these at the time of the sale, the people were selling pre-orders for like $1,300. They've dipped a little bit down to about $1,100. You can find them for about $1,000 maybe. But there's 4 palers or short prints inside. You're not guaranteed a variation from what I've seen. The collation on this has been pretty bad. But there's the pack odds and everything if anybody cares. I also joined a bunch of breaks and got that in the mail. So I want to say these came out. I looked up on Cardboard Connection. It said May 6th. That seemed like a long time ago. And I was able to grab 2 of these on Topps. They didn't offer them to Montgomery Club members, which I was kind of upset about because that was one of the main reasons why I bought the Montgomery Club, was to get F1 and soccer stuff. But so far, all I've been able to get, it seems, is baseball. None of the F1 products, Chrome, Light, Hobby, none of that stuff has been offered to Montgomery Club members. So that kind of sucks. But, it is what it is. But I do collect mainly 2020. But, 2020 Sapphire is just better to me. It's first. And everything, but this is still a good product. I've lost a lot of breaks on this, joined some, and just as I was saying earlier, the collation is just so bad, but this is a nice way to start off right away with the Hamcella, I guess they call this, with the unfortunately with the Sapphire, you really can't see the fireworks in the background, but that's pretty awesome card right off the bat. We got Pierre Gasly, Lando Norris, very nice. These are just Sapphire, just gorgeous cards. So 2 Lewis Hamiltons and a Lando Norris in the first pack. We will take that. But it's $700. You need to hit a nice parallel or a nice base card of a Hamilton or Max Verstappen or somebody. But again, they aren't going to have the value that the 2020 stuff is going to have. Yeah, maybe like Mick or something will, but looks like we got a gold here, and we got Drogovic, who I believe is the F2 leader right now. So let's go back first. We got Valtteri Bottas. Man, seem to be getting a lot of Mercedes. Hopefully that can. Nope, I don't want to ruin it just yet. Okay, all right, I see that card so much in 2021 product. You just don't even know the thumbprint. Giovinazzi. Then we got Drogovic, which is nice. And then is this a portrait? No, it looks like it's going to be sideways. Or is that yellow? That might not be gold. That's yellow. Okay, and it is Fernando Alonso, and I believe that's the variation. Nice, 12 out of 50. Sweet. Okay, we will take that. Variation, Fernando Alonso, 2-time champion. So, sick card right there. 2 packs in, hit a nice gold. So, I would assume the other 3 parallels in this will probably be like chartreuse, which are the yellow to 199. And then there's I think there's the negative ones to 100. Then there's the black and white, which look a lot like the negatives. And, they're to 15. So they got rid of the 70th. And gosh, this has been out like a month. It's honestly kind of annoying to me that Topps sold this, and like a couple days after it was out, you had breakers breaking it for like the last almost month, it seemed. And then they send all the boxes out to everybody else. So if you're opening up this and you want to sell the singles, the single prices have already tanked by now. So we got Max Verstappen. That's nice. Valtteri Bottas, I'm variation as well. I'm positive. Yeah, it is. Dang, gone. 2 image variations. Too bad it's not a ham, but I will take that. I like Valtteri. He's doing awesome for Alfa Romeo. Big fan of his. I like. Actually, I'm gonna sleeve up this Drogovic, even though he was in the 2020 product, I believe. Then we got Liam Zindelli and George Russell, which his first card with Mercedes is actually that card. So that's pretty cool. Then we got the Max. So wow, 2 image variations. That's nuts. But I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I'm so like, but anyway, yeah. With it just kind of sucks because I joined these breaks and everything like weeks ago. I think it was like May 17th and May 20th. So 2 weeks later, I get my product, but everybody else, like all the breakers and everything, they get it ahead of time. So it is what it is. We got another portrait. Man, we're hitting all F2 portraits. Yuri Vips. Then we got Pierre Gasly. David Beckman, another F2, and Pierre Gasly again. So we'll go ahead and sleeve up Yuri. I believe that is his first one, Future Star. I don't think he was in the 2020 product. So, all right. Where's all the F1? Looks like we got either a negative or a black-white here, but we have Sergio Perez. Every time I see these with the helmet right there, I always think like, is that the variation? Oh, come on, don't stick. Okay, Brent. Wow, this whole box is F2, and then okay, I just ruined it there. But Mick Schumacher, very nice. We will take that. 14 of 15. Holy crap! All right, what a box so far. I mean, it's not a portrait Mick, and he's not doing that great this year. He needs to score some points, but this is not a bad box at all. Jeez. And if everything is in here that I think is in here, that's pretty good too. But that is crazy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 F2 portraits and not one F1. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, I guess if it's the right ones, we got, looks like we got a Chartreuse, we got Lewis, and then on the back is going to be a George Russell. Very nice. And let's see if I can get this out here. It is going to be Yuri Vips again. And then our green is going to be, looks like a portrait, and I'll bet it's F2. It is a portrait, though. It is that Mick? No, Fernando Alonso again. Wow. Okay. That's the 199. Geez, this is a Fernando box. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, like, every time I've seen this color, I thought it was yellow, but it really is a lime green. It's like even when I look through it through the camera, it almost looks like yellow, but it's definitely like a lime green kind of color. So that's pretty sick. But we will take that. So what else do we have here? I want to keep some of the better hits. George Russell, F2. There's a Lewis. Forgot about that one. But I did take Lewis in some breaks. And spoiler alert, I had a lot of Lewis. I mean, he's in this a lot. But you have to think like 2022, all the Grand Prix stuff will be from, I guess, like last year, 2021 races. So Lewis will be, wow, we got a green. That's to 99, I think. So you have the thing like last year when Lewis and Max were winning all those Grand Prix and getting driver of the day. I mean, you're going to have other people like Valtteri. I think Ocon had one. But most of those, those will be the Grand Prix cards that'll be in 2022 because when they're making 2022 product, you don't know who the Grand Prix winners are. I mean, unless you were making it right now. But so they're always a year behind. So it always confuses people. So if you look on the back of these, that's the Grand Champion one. Where's one? Okay, so here's one. So it says like 2020 because this is 2021 product. They're always a year behind on the Grand Prix stuff. So we got Esteban Ocon. Liam Zindelli, which that's weird because we got him several. And then we got, that's either Lewis or Max. Probably. Nope, it's Pierre Gasly. Ugh. I was hoping it was Lewis or Max, but Pierre Gasly to 99. But Seems to be a lot of Gasly in this one. So not bad. Not bad on the parallel front there. Mick to 15, a gold Fernando. I mean, no Max or Lewis, but I'm pretty happy with this box, actually. We got Liam Lawson, last pack. Fernando Alonso, again, of course. And then we have Pierre Gasly, of course. And Charles Leclerc on the end. Very nice one there. And I don't think that is... Nope, that's not a variation. And so... Not a bad box. I will take that. 2 image variations. Yeah, that's you know, obviously rather have a Lewis, but all right, let's get into to this. I'm kind of worried about this one just because I joined like 3 breaks and they marked one as sent and the other one they didn't mark as shipped, so I'm kind of like worried, but I think this is everything, I want to say. I'm hoping. Please let it be everything. Yeah, so... Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So all the... I think all the good stuff I think is in that one. Okay. So a lot of this is going to be like base Lewis and stuff like that. I want to say it was... So I took Lewis in 3 different breaks, but they were 4-box breaks. And they split them up into like box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. I bought all of them. So Lewis Hamilton, got the Hamchella again, or whatever. Just Lewis. Now, the OC on that is just horrible. I mean, I don't know if you can see it in the top lower, but it's so bad. It's absolutely horrible. Like, I have yet to see Lewis Hamilton card where the portrait one, where it is actually centered. Maybe, I think I hit 3 in this, so we'll see. There's Grand. These are obviously all Lewis. I don't want to bore anybody too much, but there's that one. And these are nice cards because they're not the portrait one, but they got all the stats and everything, and that's the cool thing about this card too. Honestly, if you ask me, I like this card better than the portrait card in many ways. It's a live action shot and, you know, really neat stuff there. Just different, you know, everybody goes crazy about the portrait cards, but you know, so we got Ham drinking out of his shoey Grand Prix. I like this is a very underrated card, I think, because it's when Hamilton won his 7th. So he tied the record. And you'll see a really big card that I hit. But here we're getting into some of the parallels. We hit a green. That's to 75. That was pretty nice. And then we hit another green. And that one was also to 75. Then we have a portrait, which the centering is not quite as bad as the other one, but it's still pretty bad. And then what do we got here? All right. I want to make sure. I want to show the best hit last. But see, this card, the award winners, that's sick because that's when he hit the 7th. Okay. So some other. Okay, there's another one. But again, OC. Just OC. 3 of those now. Hit 3 of them, and all of them are off center. So we got Lewis Hamilton. This is the Chartreuse to 199. That was a nice one. Put that back there. We hit another Hamilton to 75. This was out of 12 boxes, basically. So sorry, Fernando. And then we have this one. That one's to 99. That's the Aqua, I believe. The winner, Great Britain, which I would think would be kind of a popular card just because Great Britain, and he is British. And then we got another fireworks display and another Shui card. So hopefully the really nice card is in here. I'm hoping it is. I would have figured that. I guess they didn't mag it, but that's okay. So we got a bunch of Lewis. Really like that one. It's like the action shot. The other one is of Max. I think they call him like the poopy face because, yeah, here it comes. All right. So there's another fireworks. So we got that. So we got 2 of that one. 1 to 199 and 1 to 75. And then the big hit was boom. Award winners, 7th record champion. Well, tied for the record. That was crazy. Lewis won his 7th FIA Formula Drivers 1 championship in dominant fashion, tying Michael Schumacher. And this is the 10, 5 out of 10. Sick card right there. Absolutely sick card. So that's gonna have to go right there front and center. So that will definitely be going away to PSA for grading. In my next submission, I just have to get a bunch of cards that are kind of in that. I probably have about 10 or so cards in the, $1,000 range right now. So probably a new submission soon. But anyway, really fun rip of F1. I do have one more box coming. I know I always say I'm going to keep it, but I'll probably end up ripping it. The only thing I would say that was bad about these breaks was these Lewis cards. 3 of them, they're all off center. So that kind of sucks. But anyway, really happy with the breaks. Thanks to Golden Breaks, Golden Gold Breaks. Check them out. Roman's a really good guy. He has some of the best prices, but sometimes it's hard to get in on his breaks. But big shout out to him. Really good guy to break with. And other than that, I will see y'all in the next video. Good luck ripping. Good luck breaking.